an old man, but you're an old man, but you playing ignorant. You're playing ignorant.
Are you smart? You cannot control illegal immigrants in your country. Where is this madness? Where is this madness? You say you are smart.
You also having the same problem.
Blaming other people.
You also having the same problem. You also having the same problem from your countries.
The richest country in the world.
You've never seen us complain, saying that they are Nigerian or Ghanaian or Cameroonian in Nigeria. We don't.
Let's say on point.
No, he must not lie. He must not lie. In Nigeria, they're having the same problem. They're having the same problem of migration in Nigeria.
Did you hear us say that we are driving foreigners away in Nigeria?
The Boko Haram is not from Nigeria. They are crying. The Nigerians are crying. He must not come here and claim that he knows it.
If Nigerians are crying, is it not the kind of insensitivity? Somebody to be taking medication for somebody's headache?
You are crying.
How did Nigerian problem become your problem? If you are complaining.
You guys.
We're not supposed to do anything about our illegal immigrants because in Nigeria you're not doing anything about it. We do things our own way.
We control our own. That was why we are not complaining. That's what I said.
Immigrants, stay with them. We don't want them, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. If we don't want to stay with them, we want to stay with them. Just because in Nigeria you are brothers and sisters, they go be brothers and sisters. They are not our brothers and sisters. We don't accommodate illegal immigrants and plug that and get that into your heads. Do you understand?
I don't understand why.
Did I ever say I supported illegal immigrants?
You know what, Miss Patriots? I don't understand what's wrong with these people. They got bigger issues there in Nigeria. The women of Nigeria, their mothers, probably his mother as well.
Did you see Nigerians talking about South Africa?
They sell their daughters into prostitution. Up and down. These girls go up and down with 15 men a day. And they want to come and talk about what South Africa should be doing and what we shouldn't be doing. Where they should be couzering their own people there to stop the nonsense that they're doing. They are slaves in Libya, but you don't hear them talking about calling out Libya for the things that they are doing there in Libya. But they just used to being treated like slaves. The thing is that they only want to come and call out South Africa. They don't go to everywhere else in Africa. They don't call out any other country. It's South Africa because they are jealous.
You don't have money to travel.
Does not know if his father is his real father. Because
please ask him a few questions.
You don't have money to travel. How can you travel when you don't have the...
Well, we have been to your country. Don't lie. We have been to your country. We have been to your country.
You came to do what?
You can't lie to us. I came to your country. You can't lie to us.
Running away from
what do you come to do? You come for money.
I came to your country many times. You can't come here and lie about South Africa.
You come to do in Nigeria. Tell us. You came looking for money.
No, that's none of your business. I came to loot. I came to loot.
You came looking for money.
I came to loot.
Will you please allow me to ask him a few questions?
Ask him, Miss Patriots.
Babaja, are you there?
Well,
ask me. I will listen to you. Don't mind these other people. Ask me. Okay. I'm listening.
This is a yes or no question. Let's not drag things, ne? Okay, I heard you say that we should put pressure on our government. My first question to you is the Nigerian government working in the best interest of Nigerians? Is Tinubu doing what you guys like, yes or no?
Good question, my sister.
Yes or no?
I'm giving her an answer.
Oh no.
But yes Tinubu has failed beyond my expectation.
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Close-ended question.
So no.
It needs
yes or no.
an answer, yes or no. Open-ended question would allow you to elaborate.
Okay, no. So if it's
that's
no,
personally me.
So are you said no. So let me ask my follow-up question. So if you say Tinubu failing your country, doing the hell nothing about it, doing nothing, are you just going to sit down and watch things fall apart? Because we have been telling you guys from the beginning that our country is so corrupt, and we are not just going to sit around and wait for the police and the government to do something about it. because you guys have no strength to stand up against your government, it doesn't mean we don't have the strength to stand up against our government. If our government is failing us, we will tell them that, you know what you're doing is not in the best interest of us. So because you guys are failing to stand up against your own government, it doesn't mean we should not stand up against our own government. If we say that, okay, the government is not doing anything, we take matters into our own hands, and you guys have no right in the world to tell us not to take matters into our own hands. You have no right whatsoever. And let me tell you something about Nigerians. Nigerians, you are not travelers. You are runners. You are not travelers. If you were traveling, you would be 6 months. You would be in Nigeria. You would be in Japan 6 months. Yes. You're not travelers. Let's be realistic about it.
I disagree on you with that.
You
On your
are not
submission, I
travelers.
disagree with you.
Don't come like
Let me respond to you. Allow me to respond to you. Just as I listen to you. Can I respond to
in
you?
the world. Hold on.
Can I respond?
Hold on. It's Firstborn's turn. Firstborn, come in, Sissy.
Guys, Baba G, I'm actually disappointed on you. And now I can just read from your submission that you are not a civilized person as you claim. Is there anything wrong by from getting a social grant from your government if you are not working? Do you even know the ages where someone benefits? It's minors. Child support grant is for minors who need school uniform, who needs food, who needs stationery, who needs to be fed before they go to school up until they reach the age of 18. Is there anything wrong with that? I just have...
By the way, even Dubai is doing it.
No, should I answer
By the way,
that
even Dubai is getting the same thing. No, I'm not submitting. I'm just hiding. Even Dubai is getting the same benefits. Actually, Dubai gets even more.
And that's a good thing, actually. We don't have a problem if
Learning, wait,
Can I talk?
For him, it's for him to answer because he claimed that he's retired and blah, blah.
Can I respond to the two people that ask questions?
You can
And I've got
respond.
another question for you.
Should I go ahead?
Another question for you also.
Wait, Baba, she's talking, Babaji. She's
And I
going to
also have
ask you another question.
If you claim South Africa must close embassies, don't you have your kids that are studying here in South Africa? Don't you have your other people who are legally here in the country that are working? Do you think who's going to assist them? If you say that the embassy must be shut down, because now you don't sound so civilized as you claim to be, that you are educated and you are this and you are that. So your reasoning is too low. I mean, an elderly grown up can't reason like you, because some of the things that you are saying are not making any sense. You know for the fact that your people, your fellow countrymen and women, they need that embassy to be there for them to be assisted. So what are you trying to imply? Why are you trying to imply saying that? Hi, man.
Can I respond? Can I respond?
Go ahead.
Before I get pain, I was trying to judge so that I will know. I judge two things so far. You talk about the social grant that I say is wrong. Why did I say it's wrong? Yeah, this is my personal opinion, because we know when a system is giving grant, this is my personal opinion. I'm not saying that your government policy is wrong or something. This is my personal opinion. When government is giving grant to us, we here in Nigeria, we believe government is encouraging unproductivity, because when somebody feels that something is coming, it will create laxity. So what we normally do in Nigeria, there are agencies that were established. We have NDE, we have small and medium enterprise organization, we have grant from CBN. What they normally do, like the NDE, is they say that if you are unemployed, there is a school that they establish whereby they will teach you some technical know-how, something entrepreneurship. You will learn something. At the end of it, a certificate will be issued to you. Then a take-off grant will be given you, and it comes in form of loan. It is repayable mostly within 5 years. They will give you first 1 year is meritorium of 1 year is free. You will not start paying until the second year. So that is one. It is in that regard that I feel that government issuance of grant sometimes it will create a kind of unproductivity. Secondly, like the other person that he mentioned, European country, European country they do give that grant, most especially Germany, Japan, and what have you. But what we discover if you Google, most of these European countries, they are trying to find a means to, because they have an aging population. Now they are thinking of how they are going to boost their population. So they are encouraging families to give back more birth. If you give more birth, there is a kind of a grant that government will give you to support the family. That is in that regard. When you mention about the closure of embassy, that is, I believe I tried that one that you mentioned. This is my own personal belief. I'm telling you my opinion and what is practiced here in Nigeria. So secondly, when you mention about this closure of embassy, I made an advocation of closure of embassy, because if your country, you are having a persistent problem of immigration. Look at what Donald Trump was saying when he he's going to deport, and in his first regime he built fence between him and Mexico and what have you. So if that thing cannot persist, me in my thinking, because Nigeria, South Africa, foreigners are coming perpetrating crime, identify these countries whose citizens are perpetrating crime in your country, then we can close your embassy, because the access to one's country is through the embassy. It was other, and you mentioned about people that are in school. You see, every society.
But my brother, why are you acting like South Africa is the only country that is having this challenge? Why don't you mention your country having the same challenges as well? Your challenges are worse. No, I'm not generalizing. I'm telling you, your country is having the same issues of migration from Niger, from Chad, from Mali, and majority of them actually are being accused of being terrorists.
I'm coming. Are we complaining?
Yes, you are complaining.
Are we saying that Niger or Cameroon or Benin Republic or Chad or Ghanaians or Togo
we have seen. No, don't include Ghana here. Don't include Ghana here. I've mentioned the countries. Don't include Ghana here. Ghana is not really a problem. I've mentioned Chad. I've mentioned Mali. Yes, and I'm saying to you, your people are complaining. Actually, there is mob justice in your majority of your even your police are busy complaining. They are trying to do this thing of mass deportation. They are failing. They are busy selling anything that is fake in Nigeria, especially in Edo State.
You see, you are lying.
Where there is a capital city, where is a capital city? A capital city of Ashawo, where there is a capital city of Ashawo. That's what is happening in Nigeria.
Then people go out marching, singing Jungle Revolution.
Let me tell you what we did in Nigeria when we have a problem of immigration.
They are hungry.
Can I tell you what we did?
People were marching. Wait.
I'm sorry to tell you that your ideology, you are oppressing, and I'm not surprised that you even mentioned.
It's not oppressive. It's not oppressive.
No, you are oppressing.
I'm asking a question. Can I tell him what we did to our illegal immigrants?
They are oppressive, and that's what we call. There is gender-based violence in Nigeria. Women don't even have any rights
in Nigeria.
The religion.
There is no women rights in Nigeria.
Can I respond?
Yes, you can respond. You can go ahead and respond. But your people were out with pots in a march and they were protesting Jungle Revolution. We are hungry. Even after they were given rice, they were busy protesting Jungle Revolution.
Before he responds,
we
can
are
I respond
hungry.
to his submission?
Tell us that you guys are not struggling. Why don't you go and give them social benefits so that they can go and start their businesses? Come talk nonsense here.
Can I respond to his submission when he was talking about how the Nigerian states funds small businesses. Like for us as South Africans, we are not interested in what happens in Nigeria. Hence, we are talking about Nigerians in South Africa. But for your information, in South Africa, we have the Department of Small Business, where small businesses are funded. We have public like organizations like the NDA, like Umsobovu, a number of them who fund businesses, and the NYDA. There's so many of them, they can even list them, who fund small businesses. So that's not even an issue. We are catered. That is why you are seeing the economy of South Africa doing so much better than Nigeria. Our issue, it is illegal immigrations and Nigerians in South Africa who commit crimes and all manner of social ills. That is our issue. So if you believe that we must accept that, we cannot accept businesses of criminals who are pretending to be businessmen.
Okay, I'm also not accepting it.
Let me give you solution to.
You are also not accepting. You are also not accepting. No, there's no solution of anything from you. You are also not accepting these so-called business people from your neighboring countries. You are actually fighting. There is mob justice in Nigeria, by the way. He's not going to come here and lecture you about anything. We have seen even during the Boko Haram, the communities, the chiefs and whatever, they are doing as it please to protect their nation and to protect their villages.
And when it's on point, if their government really cared about them and their children, why is Boko Haram allowed to kidnap them, pomp your children, impregnate them, make them give birth to 1 million babies a year, and you guys do absolutely nothing? The koalas that you're bunk brooks in your own country, scared as hell, and you want to come and tell us that we must relax? We got time.
Post 10, 12, 13,
and he's afraid, he's afraid to go to some states.
They are pumping them left,
there are some states where he's afraid of going there because of this. They are likely to kidnap
They have made your daughters. They have made your daughters wives.
There are states where he's afraid.
and 12-year-old in prison
And
for
you are
asking
quiet.
for
They
food,
have
for being
enslaved. They are
hungry.
sex slaves, and you have kept quiet when I come to
Being in prison for asking for food, for marching to say we are hungry. You stay in prison up until CNN and BBC plays the children in court. Then you become embarrassed and you release them. A 10-year-old in prison for hunger. Imagine, and you want to tell us that Nigeria is working. A 10-year-old in prison for hunger.
Also some people, they also eat people. There is cannibalism there, and there's also ritualism. So he's not going to tell you anything, South Africans. He does not have to tell you anything. He has to start at home. He has failed to tell them at home.
Fix what is happening in Nigeria.
You have failed your daughter. Go and help your daughter there. Boko Haram has given her 10 children. Go help her.
Before you can give advice to other countries who are more progressive than you.
How? Joella Masimba, you guys want to be
South Africa, you must enjoy the grants.
Babaji,
You
I
must
had
enjoy the child support grant.
heard
You
you
must
say
enjoy
that,
the 350.
He must just be realistic. Learning curve, we are not attacking him. He just need to be realistic and face the real issues that are facing citizens on daily basis. It's not an attack for him. Because I'm just telling him.
It's not a attack. It's just the truth, my sister. It's just the truth.
We are not attacking him. He must face the reality. This is not a movie or those what is Nollywood, whatever you call it. It's a real life.
Even Netflix says that they are not gonna fund Netflix movies, Nigerian movies, because they don't have money to watch Netflix. There's no middle class in Nigeria. It is poverty. Even Netflix is leaving Nigeria.
Imagine. Come in, Babaji. You don't have to respond.
Okay.
Come respond now.
You see, they mentioned, somebody mentioned that we are hungry.
Yes, you are.
If somebody say is hungry, maybe some of you are young, some of you were not born. In the early 80s, there is one famine, hunger that they did in
Don't ever
Ethiopia.
use the ageism here. Don't ever use the ageism. Don't use the ageism. We don't know each other here, so don't ever use that kind of ideology. Ageism of where? Let's not talk your facts. Don't ever put any age of anything.
You see, you are intimidated with Nigerians. That's why you don't allow somebody to talk. You don't allow somebody to talk.
No, it's your time.
Hold on. Guys,
don't
Baba essay.
don't use ageism.
Hey, let him to talk now.
Guys,
I'm not referring to you. I'm not referring to you.
Wait, guys,
You mentioned that.
Guys, we are going to try to rotate the panel. Ne? Can someone say something and drop? If there is no one, you can request again. Make space because I see requests. And we can give each other a chance.